Hola clase, buenos dias. Today we're going to learn a quick, pretty simple grammar lesson about the verb to have, which is pronounced tener. Repitan, tener. Tener is used just like we use it in English to talk about things that we have or possess. Like if I want to talk about I have a cat, I have a dog, or I have two dogs, I have a husband, etc. Tener is used for a few extra things in Spanish, but we're not going to learn about those until next semester. So today's lesson is very easy. We're going to keep it simple, and I do want to let you know I'm going to teach you all 5 tener conjugations. However, just like when we first learned the verb ser and estar, you only had to be tested on the yo and the tu forms. That's how we're going to work with tener for now. So I'm going to go ahead and give you a heads up, and we are going to practice a little bit on all 5 conjugations just so you're used to seeing them and you'll know what they mean if you come across them. But again, on your quiz and unit test, you will only have to know the yo and tu forms. I do want you to go ahead and write down all of them though, just so you get prepared. And go ahead and start off with the subject pronoun setup. Just like when we learned the verb ser and we learned the verb estar, we started off with these subject pronouns. Yo is I, tú is you, él, ella, and usted. They're on the same line because they share the same conjugation no matter what the verb. But él means he, ella is she, and usted is you formal. Nosotros is we, which could also change to nosotras. And then ellos, ellas, and ustedes all share the same conjugation, no matter the verb. But ellos and ellas, they both mean they. And ustedes mean you all, like y'all. So let's write these conjugations down for the verb tener. Tengo is how we say I have. Yo tengo. Now sometimes you'll see tengo just by itself, and that's because it's understood. Yo always comes in front of tengo, so tengo always means I have. It never can mean anything else. So you could say yo tengo, or you could just say tengo. That's up to you. Repitan, tengo. Sounds like the dance. Alright, tienes is how we conjugate it for the tu form. Same thing here. Tienes is understood by itself to mean you have. You don't always have to put the tu in front of it. You can if you want, but it's not required. So repitan, tienes. Tienes. Make sure you pronounce that I and the E. Tienes. Now, the tiene can refer to he has, she has, or you formal have. So you always have to put your subject in front of tiene, otherwise people don't know who you're talking about. So repitan, él tiene, ella tiene, usted tiene. Good. Now tenemos, this is one of those that always means we have, so you can use it by itself or you can use it with nosotros tenemos. Repitan, tenemos. Please notice, this conjugation is the only one that doesn't have an I in it. Well, the yo form too. Excuse me. The yo form and the we form. They don't have I's. Everything else has that IE in there, so just keep that in mind. Then the tienen can mean they have or y'all have. So you always need to put a subject in front of it. So repitan, ellos tienen. Ellas tienen. Ustedes tienen. Perfect. Make sure you have those written down. You can always pause my videos if I'm going too fast. And then after that, I'm going to show you some examples. I would suggest, if you don't print this off, if you're just writing your own notes, writing at least 2 or 3 of these examples down, especially the yo and tu form, since this is what you'll be tested over. So to say a simple I have a cat, it'd be yo tengo un gato. That yo tengo is I have. You have a dog, tú tienes is you have, so it'd be tú tienes un perro. Now, again, I could just say tienes un perro, and that's the same thing, you have a dog. He has a good grade, él tiene una buena nota. Él tiene is he has. Now you're probably going, I haven't learned these words, un and una. You're going to learn them in chapter 6 of this unit, so we're getting there. For now, don't worry about them. Just focus on the tener conjugations. Then we have a big class would be nosotros tenemos una clase grande, or you can take out the nosotros. Just say tenemos una clase grande, and that's understood to say we have. And then they have a new school. Ellos tienen una escuela nueva. Ellos tienen is they have. And that's it for today, guys. So thanks so much for watching, and make sure that you really focus on the yo and tu forms for your future quiz and test. And I will talk to you guys later.